Hey everyone, welcome to Wrestling Connection. I'm your host Johnny D. the Redeemer, and today we're going to be talking about the top 10 giants in professional wrestling. But before we get to that, let's take a look at last week's trivia challenge.
Who was the first wrestler to have held the WWE, WCW, and ECW championships? Answer: The Big Show.
There you go, guys. There's your answer. Now, let's get into today's top 10.
Number 10. Ernie Ladd. Very few people become superstars in one sport, let alone two. But that's exactly what this 6'9" Louisiana native did. Ladd first became known for his time in the American Football League, playing for the San Diego Chargers, the Houston Oilers, and the Kansas City Chiefs. Ladd would transition to wrestling, performing in the squared circle during the football offseason. Ladd's large stature and cocky demeanor would lead him to be a strong heel and have him face off some of the industry's biggest giants, including Andre the Giant. Ladd would retire from wrestling in 1986 after a 15-year career, and would be inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame in 1995. Ladd would be diagnosed with colon cancer in 2003 and would pass away in 2007. Number 9. Bruiser Brody. Within the short 15 years Bruiser Brody wrestled, he became known as a dangerous and unpredictable wild man. Brody would leave a path of destruction through numerous wrestling promotions, butting head with the biggest names in wrestling at the time, including Abdullah the Butcher, Kamala, Antonio Inoki, and Bruno Sammartino. In 1988, Brody was stabbed in the stomach after a scuffle in the locker room area. Brody's last words were, "Tell my son that I love him, and tell my wife that I love her too." Number 8. Giant Baba. The Giant of the East, Giant Baba, loomed over Japan for over 30 years. Standing at 6 foot 10 inches, the Giant of the Orient towered over his opponents. Baba would wrestle mostly in Japan, but would wrestle in Vincent J. McMahon's WWF on a couple of occasions. Giant Baba also formed one of Japan's biggest promotions, All Japan Pro Wrestling. Baba was also the first Japanese wrestler to become the NWA World Heavyweight Champion, and would hold the championship on 2 other occasions. Baba also held the All Asia Heavyweight Championship, the NWA International Tag Team Championship 6 times, the PWF World Heavyweight Championship 4 times, the All Asia Tag Team Championship 3 times, the NWA International Heavyweight Championship 3 times, and the NWA International Tag Team Championship 6 times. Giant Baba died of cancer on January 31st, 1999, only 9 days after wrestling his final match. Number 7. Big John Studd. Even though his wrestling career only spanned 12 years, Big John Studd would terrorize wrestling as one of its top heels. Billed at 7 foot 1 inches tall, Studd would be known for issuing body slam challenges, infamously challenging Andre the Giant to a $15,000 body slam challenge at the first WrestleMania. Studd also teamed with King Kong Bundy on numerous occasions as a part of the Heenan family. Later on, Studd had a long battle with cancer during the early 90s, finally passing on March 20th, 1995. Big John Studd would be posthumously inducted into the WCW Hall of Fame in 1995 and the WWE Hall of Fame in 2004. Number 6. Sid. While Sid could be feared because of his 6'9", 309-pound frame, he was feared even more for his insane behavior. Sid would be an imposing force in both the WWE and WCW for over 20 years. He would constantly face some of the biggest names in the respective promotions, such as Sting, Vader, Shawn Michaels, Diesel, The Undertaker, and Hulk Hogan. Sid would become a WCW United States Heavyweight Champion, a two-time WCW World Heavyweight Champion, a two-time WWF Champion. Sid would go into semi-retirement after snapping his leg in half at WCW's Sin pay-per-view in 2001. Number 5. Big Show. Paul White has been a dominant force in professional wrestling since he first stepped into the squared circle in 1995. Since then, the 7-foot behemoth has dominated his opponents, whether it was in WCW as the Giant or in WWE as the Big Show. From his first match at Halloween Havoc 1995 till now, Show has faced the biggest names in the business from Stone Cold to Hulk Hogan, capturing multiple championships along the way, including the WWE Intercontinental Championship, the WWE United States Championship, the WWE Hardcore Championship, and was the first person to hold the WWE, WCW, and ECW championships. Big Show has also been in notable tag teams with the like of Kane and Chris Jericho, winning the WCW World Tag Team Championship 3 times and the WWE Tag Team Championship 8 times. Big Show most recently won the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal at WrestleMania 31 and is still going strong. We will just have to wait and see what is in store next for the world's largest athlete. Number 4. Kane. No giant, much less superstar, has gone under as many metamorphoses as Kane has. Glenn Jacobs wrestled under many different gimmicks, including Isaac Yankem, DDS, and Fake Diesel, and would get his big break putting on a mask and becoming the Big Red Machine, and would begin a demonic reign in the WWE. Kane wouldn't stay a mute monster forever, however. We would see Kane talk, become a lover, unmask, labeled a murderer and necrophiliac, a kidnapper, an adulterer. He would remask, become a hugging advocate, and most recently, a corporate sellout. During his 20-plus career, Kane has won multiple championships, including the ECW Championship, the WCW World Tag Team Championship, World Heavyweight Championship, WWE Championship, the WWE Tag Team Championship 11 times, WWE Hardcore Championship, and WWE Intercontinental Championship. As of now, Kane shows no signs of stopping anytime soon, and we will have to see what the next evolution of the Devil's favorite demon is. Number 3. Kevin Nash. When Diesel debuted in 1994, there was no doubt in anyone's mind that this towering competitor would find success. No one could have predicted, however, the impact he would have on the business only a few years later. Kevin Nash made waves in 1996 when he left for WWF for rival WCW. Nash and fellow Clique member Scott Hall invaded WCW as the Outsiders and forever changed professional wrestling when the two joined Hulk Hogan, forming the NWO. Being such a big figure also led to Big Daddy Cool to come under fire for the majority of his time on top. Nash would be criticized for being in Vince McMahon's ear, securing top spots in the business along with the rest of the clique, and is very often chastised for his creative control and favoritism while in control of booking in WCW. Nash would return to WWE after WCW closed its doors, and spent a couple of years in TNA before returning back home in WWE. Over the years, Nash has been WWE Champion, WWE Intercontinental Champion, a 2-time WWE Tag Team Champion, a 5-time WCW World Heavyweight Champion, a 9-time World Tag Team Champion, a 2-time TNA Legend Champion, a TNA Tag Team Champion, and was inducted into WWE's Hall of Fame in 2015. Regardless of questionable backstage politics, Kevin Nash has left an indelible mark on professional wrestling that is just too sweet. Number 2. The Undertaker. Arguably the most successful and versatile giant in all of professional wrestling, The Undertaker has won just about every accolade and has done it with a moveset that combines grapplers, high flyers, brawlers, technicians, and strikers. For nearly 25 years, Undertaker has cast a dark shadow over WWE, proving that he is the big dog and will take on any challenger that steps into his yard. Wrestling through 3 separate decades, Undertaker has faced most of the biggest names in professional wrestling, from Hulk Hogan to Stone Cold Steve Austin to John Cena. Undertaker is also linked to many innovating matches, including casket matches, Buried Alive, and Hell in a Cell. Throughout his career, Undertaker has been a 1-time WCW Tag Team Champion, a 1-time WWE Hardcore Champion, a 6-time WWE Tag Team Champion, a 3-time World Heavyweight Champion, and a 4-time WWE Champion. Undertaker's most notable accomplishment was his undefeated streak at WrestleMania that stretched all the way to 21 consecutive wins until the streak was ended by Brock Lesnar. Regardless, The Undertaker has had a remarkable career and will easily be inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame once he finally bows out of the ring. Number 1. Andre the Giant. When people talk about giants in wrestling, most people's first thought is Andre. I mean, he's called Andre the Giant. This 7'4" behemoth came from Grenoble, France, and after leaving huge impressions in Japan and Canada, Andre ended up in the WWF under Vince J. McMahon. He would go 15 years unpinned and would lead him to be dubbed the 8th wonder of the world. While not a widely decorated champion with only 1 WWF Championship win and 1 WWF Tag Team Championship win, Andre had a majorly successful career, being one of the most beloved wrestlers of all time and being involved in one of the most memorable moments in all of wrestling history at WrestleMania 3. Andre would deal with health complications throughout his life due to his gigantism and would ultimately pass in 1993 due to heart failure. Andre would then become the first inductee into the newly formed WWF Hall of Fame, forever solidifying him in professional wrestling history.
Alright, well there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed this list. If you guys disagree or have some ideas of people who you think should have been in this countdown, leave it in the comments down below. Before you guys go, let's check out this week's Trivia Challenge.
Who was Shelton Benjamin's roommate in college, who also went on to become a professional wrestler?
Alright, well there you go everyone. Leave your comments down below, share your ideas with me, like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next week for next week's video. See you then.